Watch it all fall out. Blow it up, blow it up. That's how we ball out. Throw it up, throw it up. Watch it all fall out.
Hey girls, this is Christina. So the other week I went to Victoria's Secrets. They had a mixer and I wasn't able to put up a video haul because I don't know what happened. But I've been really busy with like school. So it may seem like there's a lot of videos that are just coming out, but they are like days in the making that just I finally had time to put up. Okay. So I went shopping. Yes, if you spent, I believe $100. Well, if you got $100 worth of product, you got it for $75. So I did that. Now, there's a story behind this. Okay, I would never normally just go somewhere and like, oh, I'm gonna spend $75 in one store because I don't do things like that. Like I like to feel like I'm having it like there's a deal. The only time I will ever spend like that much money on something is if I know that it's like worth a good amount more, okay? So, but my boyfriend had called me and he works in the underground and he was like, yeah, they're selling, Victoria's Secrets is having a sale until 8. That's not really fun, but whatever, I'm still gonna go. And he was like, well, yeah, they're having like everything's for $5. I'm like, what? I like ran there, okay? I don't care if I don't even think I had gas that day, but I ran to the mall and I didn't call anyone because I felt like I was gonna get all this stuff and nobody else was gonna be there to take any of it. So I didn't call anyone, okay? But when I get there, they're like, oh, yeah, we're having a sale. Get $100 worth of product for $75. I'm like, what? I'm like, is that the only sale you have? I'm like, are they serious? Because everything in Victoria's Secrets is already like $75, you know? But I'm like, okay, well, I'll look around. And plus, they were having a raffle giveaway. I'm like, oh, I'm always, okay, whatever. I'm not going to win because I never win raffles. But I went anyways. So I got a few things. Not very much for my 75 bucks, but you know, VS products are pretty expensive. I didn't get to get any perfume, however, because I don't know what's going on. They have like perfume for like $60 a bottle or something, and they had some packages that were like 35 from 35 to like 75, but I was just like, well, I really want to get some makeup because that's really what I need to be investing in so that I can, you know, do my tutorials and give you guys reviews on different makeup types. I'm like, okay, I'll just get Victoria's Secret's makeup. Um, but yeah, so to begin with, I got a concealer because, as you guys have seen in my last videos, I don't have a really good concealer because um, I just haven't bought any. Because I always had the Mirabella, and that's just what I usually used, but it is a little bit lighter for my skin. It still works perfectly, but I just wanted something that sort of matched my skin better. So I got the VS Pro Camouflage FX Universal Concealer Palette. And I really liked this. I really wanted to get it because it has more colors than me. And this is the only concealer palette that they have because they consider this to be a universal. So I didn't have to like choose between like Airbrush primer foundation or hydrating primer. Now I really I'm really optimistic about this product because it's hydrating. I have really dry skin. I tell you guys all the time my skin is dry. Like it will drink a river dry, okay? So I really like this. My skin has stayed pretty moist. Hate that word. Pretty, you know, dewy throughout the day without looking too shiny. Um, which I don't know how my skin could possibly look shiny when it's dry. I just don't understand. Maybe it's like unevenly distributed. But yeah, that's pretty good. And then I have the Radiant Fix Face Illuminator. And this just gives you a little natural sheen-ish, but your skin doesn't really shimmer. But you know, it looks pretty good. And then I have this Light FX Eye Brightener, and I really like this because I have like, everyone says I don't have bad dark circles, but to me I think I do. So I like it, and I put it here, you know, to, you know, brighten up my under eyes. And I have such small eyes that I have to do like everything possible to like you know, make them look bigger. Because, like, even right now, it looks like my eyes are closed unless I, like, open them up. Because my eyes are tiny. So next I have the Lasting Eyeshadow Primer from them. And I didn't buy this by itself. These little things, like this and the next thing I'm going to show you, it was all in a kit. And I didn't, because otherwise I wouldn't have bought a primer, because I have so much eyeshadow primer, it's ridiculous. But this is the little primer, and I used it once. I don't know if it's just because I used it the first time and maybe I don't really know how to properly use it, but I don't think that it's worth paying for by itself, so I would definitely not buy it because it doesn't, I mean, maybe if I had Victoria's Secret's eyeshadow, but I don't. Um, but as far as like using it for my BH or anything else, no. I usually stick to my Urban Decay for my primers. And the last thing out of that little kit was this Airbrush Fix Perfecting Primer. And again, I got the Hydrating Primer, so I don't know why I have this, but it came in a set, so I guess maybe out of that set I got two things that could be used. I don't know. Maybe I should have rethought buying that, but okay. And then I have the Epic Lash, which is mascara from them. Um, I didn't really need a new mascara, but I bought this because a lot of times I use two different mascaras because the different wand sizes, it just makes your eyelashes a lot longer looking. So I got this because maybe it'd be different, and the wand is a little big, but I have a tiny wand from Mirabella, so I can use that, because I find that most mascaras, the wand is huge anyways, but luckily that one's not too big. Okay, next I got the Smooth Kiss lip balm, and it's just red. It's just a little it's glossy lip butter. um You know, I really don't like glossy lips, but for some reason, I have a lot of glossy products. I don't understand. I don't really have any matte lip products, and I really need to get some. So I'm thinking I'm seeing a new haul in the future. Okay, and then I got this another glossy lip tint. I just got it because it was cute, and on the way to check out, I was a little below the $100 mark, so they have these little racks that have all this stuff on there, like 4 for $20 or something, and I think I actually needed $20 more, or no, maybe it was 20, because I ended up paying like 80 bucks, but it probably was $10 extra. But yeah, 4 for 20, and I just grabbed them. And I also, this is the last thing from them, or no, it's not actually, but I got some Cheek Love, and this is just blush. I really regret buying this, I will tell you, but maybe I won't. If I have a client that is a lighter complexion, maybe this will work, but I find this is too light. It doesn't even show up on me. And it's not one of those colors you can build up. So it really wasn't a really good investment on my part, but who knows, maybe I can like use it on someone. I really don't see it being used, however. Maybe it should be a giveaway or something. One thing I almost forgot to show you guys was another product I got, and it's the VS Pro. You can't even see it. I'm not going to try to put it up there, but it's the VS Pro Translucent Finishing Powder, and it's just, you put it over top of your makeup. It sort of sets it, because I can't just put foundation on and just leave it at that. Like, I have to set it. I have to. It just feels like it's there, like it's on there, and it's not going anywhere, and it's not going to cake. And I really like this. It's really good. You know, so far, matter of fact, I'm not even going to jinx it, because I said that about the Bare Minerals, and then the Bare Minerals was a disaster. So I'm just not going to jinx it. But I will do a review over the products after maybe 2 or 3 weeks to see how it's doing. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be great. So, yeah. Okay, and then Okay, here's another story. So when I get all this stuff and they tell me, you know, you're not quite at your $100 mark. So before I realized they had these stands here, I walked around again and I was waiting on my boyfriend to come in. So I was walking around. So I go back to check out when he gets there and my bag's gone. Like, the girl had volunteered to hold my items up there. And I'm like, oh, sure, you can hold them up here, whatever, even though I had a bag. But that they gave me complimentary. I don't know what, if there was a hidden meaning behind that or what, but so I get there and they lose my bag. And so I have to go back around and find everything that I had just grabbed, which, I mean, who remember? I have looked at so much stuff. Like, how do I remember where to find my stuff, you know? But anyway, so to remedy the situation, the girl gave me these free undies. And they're just lace. And they're just a little pretty. And she just picks them out, and I'm like, well, what size are they? You know, you don't even know what size I am. So I go there, one size fits all. And I'm like, okay, y'all got girls that come in here from size 0 to something else. And you say one size fits all. I've never been a one size fits all type of girl. But she said that the 00 girls can't fit these. So I was like, I get something they don't get. Okay. Anyways, so, and then to indulge me in my fat side, okay, they were, if you spent $75, you got free chocolates. And so this is the little cute little box they gave me. And as you can see, I haven't eaten any of them. No, I've eaten them all, okay? Let me tell you, these chocolates are... I wish there was words. For you guys out there that know me, you know that I am a huge chocolate fan. I love cake. I love cupcakes. I don't care about those calories because those are calories that I will gladly eat, okay? But I'm very picky, however. Like, I do like to eat sweets sometimes. I don't like candy bars and all that crap, but I do like to eat, you know, I think it's just the icing. Because if I hate buttercream, I hate buttercream. I only eat satin or whipped, or the one that starts with an F, okay? But, these chocolates were like heaven, and they come with these little instructions that like tell you like how to enjoy your chocolate, and it comes in this cute little paper vellum. I think it's vellum, whatever, who knows what paper names are, but yeah, and they tell you how to enjoy them. They give you instructions, and I'm like, this is like wine tasting. Like, who knows how to eat chocolate the proper way? Like, I've been eating chocolate the wrong way my whole life, and I feel betrayed. Like, no one ever told me. But I just love it. Like, they had like, oh my god, there was one that had violets, like like smushed up violets and pink sugar, and then like stuff from like a volcano. Like, I was like, what am I putting in my body? But it was just so good. Like, I will never spend money on any other chocolate. I'm telling you now, the Victoria's Secret chocolate, go get some. I don't know if they sell it individually, but I did see some signs up around the store that you can get them with certain purchases and if you spend so much. So it's definitely a good investment. And if you feel bad about eating them, go to the gym afterwards, okay? There's no one is telling you that you have to keep these pounds on you that these little 6 chocolates are putting on you, or however many there are. But you really need to. Like, if you don't, you're missing out. Like, you are starving yourself. Like, you are literally starving yourself if you don't eat some of this chocolate. Okay, but anyways, I'm gonna stop being fat for a minute and close this thing out. So yes, I hope you like this video. That's basically my Victoria's Secrets that I just got. This is my first haul. It's the first for many things, but I'm trying to do a little new thing with YouTube. You know, some things that haven't been seen before. So keep your eyes out for that.
All I see is signs, all I see is dollar signs.